We're going to play an 8-player game of Catan in 10 minutes. Let's get started. So this is actually Traders in the Talk, which is a real-time Catan. And looks like we're up against Gastric Goat again. We've got 8 VPs here. We're playing on an 8-player map here. Let's pick, how about some green today? And go ahead and slow down the speed a little bit. And let's get started. So, how are we going to play this in 8 minutes? How are we playing an 8-player game in 10 minutes? So if you think of a regular Catan game, right, you're passing your turns around, there's 8 players, each player is taking, a minute to do their turn, so a single round is going to be, close to 10 minutes, and you're interacting for one of those minutes. So if everybody goes at the same time, you're actually you can all kind of do your actions at the same time, and that round can be condensed down to 1 minute. And so a real-time version is going to be about 8 times faster than a 8-player version. So, your 8-player version could take an hour and a half, 90 minutes or so. Divide that by 8, you get down to about 10 minutes. And that's what we did here. So we're going to adjust the UI slightly here. Lock that up. And the placement phase is probably the most important phase to speed up here. And everyone's placing simultaneously. How do we deal with that? So when you place, you actually take on debt. And when you take on debt, you actually skip income turns. So let's say we'll split it into 10 income turns where you get income. And if you take on a bunch of debt, maybe you only get income for half of those. So you place really early, you get this really good spot, but you lose half your income until you pay down your debt. And the second part here is if everyone's taking their turn at the same time, imagine like everyone rolling the dice and you have 8 dice rolls. And so you would get a bunch of different resources. So we've actually increased the cost of the road of all buildings to be 100x what they were. So instead of 1 wood and 1 brick, it's 100 wood, 100 brick. But you also get continuous resource income. So like these 3 right here, the +2, +5, +3. If I placed the settlement right there, I would get every tick, which is about once a second, I would get 7 wheat and 3 wood. And then again, the costs are about 100x. So let's jump in and see that at work. So right now you can see funding now, the cost would be 22,000, 14,000. You can see the AI is starting to place. I'm going to pause because I haven't actually looked at this map to see where I want to go. 8-player maps are just huge. I'll go a little bit further. I like to wait until I have no debt, just kind of simplifies these videos a little bit. And I find I do a little bit better. So yeah, we now get money because we've waited so long. All the good spots are gone, so we get a little bonus to help out here. So the ore is going to be pretty important. You've got a pretty good spot up there for ore and wood. You've got plenty of brick on this map. The wood is decent also. The wheat, no one is really on wheat though right now. So it makes me want to get on the wheat because the price might spike up a little bit. So if we did something like this and something like that, that gives us everything except for, oh no, that gives us everything. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good. And we'll maybe do this placement first. So we start off with the ore. So let's do that. We'll go here. And we're going this way. Great. And start here. Go towards the ports. Okay, so let the timer start here. You saw that it took about a minute to do placement. When we're actually playing with other players, you wouldn't be able to pause, so we probably want this a little bit longer. Looks like someone's already targeting me here, taking my wheat. What do I want to build first? Probably a city here on that ore to get more ore coming in, so you can see the prices, which is the second part here. There's no trading in between players. It's all based on the market. So when I sell, so I'll sell this, you'll see the price drop from 22 to 19 when I sold. And likewise, when you buy, you can see people are buying ore and wheat. So we're just going to have to ride this for a little bit. We can do some trading, but we won't worry too much about that now. Okay, the price of ore just dropped, so I think we'll buy in to some ore there, spending our cash up here. So we're going to get closer to a city. We need 200 wheat, 300 ore. Oof. Did I just lose? I lost some resources. That is not a great start. I'm not quite sure how that happened. If I have too many resources up here, that would be an orange. That's probably what ended up happening. That really, really hurts when you lose. Right now, I have you lose half of all of your resources. So even the most valuable ones here. So I can start auto selling wheat. I thought wheat would be pretty expensive, and it looks like it is. It's the most expensive on the board. I will auto sell it, which will keep my wheat at 200 for me. And start to buy up some of that ore. Make sure everything else is sold down. There we go. And oh, we don't want to go there. Did I just get stolen from? I did just get stolen from. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna go here. There we go. Actually, probably the worst call because ore is actually a little bit less valuable than wheat at the moment, but they're both doing pretty well. Brick is also spiking, so this probably would have been the better call to put our sum at. Meanwhile, orange is at 6 points. Longest road here, 5. So I'm a little bit behind. I probably just need to save up for the next city. I can sell out of this stuff. Looks like the prices are decreasing for this stuff, so I don't want to actually buy in just yet. But I think I can get my next city up pretty quickly here. The price of wheat especially should be good. I'll hit that cap really soon and start auto selling. That'll give me some cash. And I should be able to afford a city here very quickly. There we go. Okay. Next, we're going to go to this port, to the sheep port. Sheep is really cheap, so we can buy some of it and, 2-to-1 it. Get out of here. So we got our road. And then we want to get a settle on there. And brick's coming in. Brick, I'm surprised it's so expensive. There's some decent brick on the board, but oh, we really got to rush here because they're going to try and beat us to that port spot. That would be pretty unfortunate if we lost the race here. All right, excellent. What? Oh, race condition. That's not supposed to happen, obviously. You're not supposed to be able to build right next to each other, but I don't have the safeguards on an 8-player game. That's going to happen a lot more often. So, all right, so we are at 5 points. We can't get longest road. Oh, can we? No, we can't really get longest road. We should probably look at some dev cards. I'll go ahead and buy one here. That can keep our brick, especially here, is going to be pretty important. Okay, I can steal. Let's go from, probably should have stolen from blue there, but all right. Let's get another dev card. Let's see. We might want to upgrade to our next city because we don't really have anywhere to expand to at this point. Unless we're going to build all the way over here. If we get a road builder, we could probably do that. How are we doing? They're at 9 victory points and I'm at 5. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I just got lost resources there. Okay, Monopoly. Maybe that will save me. Monopoly on brick. Oh my goodness, and that's game over. All right, so that was certainly faster than 10 minutes. We ended up with 5 victory points, which I think is what was significantly worse than was on the leaderboard. But in an 8-player game like that, things are very, very fast paced. So this is, going to be, this can scale up basically to as many players as you want. So if I make a bigger map, this is currently the biggest map that's supported, but you could make an even bigger map to support 10 players. You could support 12, 16. I mean, it would be absolutely insane, a 16 player map. I'm not sure exactly why you would want to do that other than just the mass chaos that would ensue. But those games would also finish in about 10 minutes. Maybe you'd make the placement phase a little bit longer. So there's some really compelling aspects, to get kind of speed Catan of this real-time thing. Come check it out. You can wishlist this game on Steam. You can play the demo out on itch, or you can join our Discord or subscribe here for more content. And we'll catch you in the next one.